Alright, there's gonna be a portal, and we're all gonna go in the portal. Every last one of us.
Oh. I'm gonna die.
Go! Get in. It's raining Volition. So many dead.
I'm gonna die too because I don't have
You all
to
suck.
save me.
The bubble tainted.
Hey,
You all
kill that
suck.
mage! Kill that mage, do it!
Stands for sorry, Rusty. I'm a paladin. I'm sorry, I'm a monk.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm so
I'm a
sorry for that guy.
Just destroyed.
I'm not a paladin.
That was really funny to watch. And you guys thought you were gonna die last meeting with the gliders. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get started then. I hope everybody's here. And if you're not,
Ingrid, are you in here?
He can't talk.
you can't talk.
You can say something in G-chat.
Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. Hello, guys. So, welcome. If you're a new member, I know we have a bunch of new recruits, even these last couple weeks. So, welcome. Just brief guild rules we go over every meeting is respect one another, no religion, politics, and spoilers in any kind of guild chat or medium. That includes guild chat, Telegram, forums. Just don't do it. You want to talk about it? I'm not going to stop you, but whisper each other. Okay, so we currently have two raid groups going on. We have our red team and our white team, and they both raid at the same time. So that's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at 8 server. That's Central Time, for those that don't know what server is. And it goes till 11. And so we also do have roleplay events going on, and we're trying to do once a week an event. We're trying to see if we can add an extra event a week as far as roleplay goes, but that's still in the works. And as far as PvP goes, we like to do, kind of casual stuff. We'll do World PvP sometimes. A bunch of us do arenas in our own spare time, that sort of stuff. So, if you are a new member, the most important thing that you should do, if you have not done it already, is two things. One is join our Facebook group. That's basically our main form of communication outside of Guild, aside from number 2, which is the forums. So Khalees is going to go ahead and link that for you guys. So yeah, Facebook is more for kind of quick stuff, silly things, if you find memes, if you, want to share something about your personal life, sure, do it on Facebook. We do require it in order to get promoted. Some people don't like that. If you are uncomfortable, joining on your personal Facebook, go ahead and make a WoW dummy Facebook. It doesn't, you don't have to share any personal info with us. That's just how we, the medium that we use things for communication. And also, so the forums is more for kind of official guild stuff. So if you're ever wondering, oh, well, I don't know what I have to do to get promoted to this rank, or what does this rank do, or what does this officer do, or something like that, that's what the forums are for. Because we all know things on Facebook kind of get lost after a couple days. Oh, kill that mage again. Do it.
Die, bitch. Where'd he go?
Oh,
my god.
That was funny. Okay, anyways. So, yeah. Make sure you're on the forums. Make sure you're on Facebook. Facebook also, the Facebook group does have a pinned post, and that pinned post has a series of links that we deem to be important. So if you're wondering, oh, where's the roster? Well, everything's on the forums, but if you want, I guess, a quick search of the roster, or let's say, a raid sign up, or let's say a who's who, then that's also a pin post on Facebook. Cool, so go ahead and open up your calendars. Oh my goodness, it's events! So if you've been around in the guild long enough, something that I will repeatedly say, or even officers will say, is look at the calendar, sign up, show up. do the thing. So yeah, we do use the in-game calendar quite a bit. So, you know, if you are ever curious about what events we're doing or, you know, what we're doing every week, we do try to keep it updated 2 weeks in advance for you guys, especially the raids. We can go into that later, but yeah, you guys have to be signed up for raids if you're raiding with us. So you guys should already know that if you already have been raiding with us. It is something that we require. We do invites based off of calendar signups. If you are not on the calendar, this is for both groups. If you're not on the calendar, you don't get an invite. Cool. So yeah, you can see that we do have a few events going on. We have, we'll talk about them later, but we do have one this week and one next week. Cool. So as far as raids go, as far as red team goes, we are not currently looking for anybody right now. We did have a few folks fall off the roster already, but as of right now, we are not really actively looking to replace anybody or any of those roles. So we'll see in the future, but as of right now, we don't have any needs. So as far as white team goes, we are still looking for healers and ranged DPS for white team. I think Aeon was saying the ratio of melee to ranged right now is like 5 to 1. That's not good at all. So yeah, if you are interested in raiding, we do have a raid form that we do. So I just want to clarify for everybody, since I already got a whisper about it. So what's the difference between the application on the guild website and this raid form? The raid form is for internal use only, so it's if you are already a member of the guild and you're interested in raiding, then you use this form. If you are, you know, not in the guild yet and are interested in being recruited for a position, use the guild application on the website. So that's the difference. The application on the website is for external use only, and this doc that was linked is if you're already in the guild. So as far as you know, rating goes, we do have a policy that if you are going to be late or absent to post on the forums, and you know we do have the point policy that's going to be into effect relatively soon. Ariel can talk about that in a little bit.
Okay.
I think Khaleesi linked. Yes. Okay. So yeah, Khaleesi just linked it in TeamSpeak. We did have some issues with people just not understanding what they were supposed to do. So, you know, just repeating it, I guess. Alright, Erlen.
Alright, so our attendance policy. Basically, in short form, just to go over it real quick, it allows you guys, you know, we want an 80% attendance rating with penalties to being late or absent. You can minimize your penalties for being late or absent as long as you post to the forums. So being on time, you're ready to go, and this means 8 o'clock. You know, you're in the raid, you've joined, you're not sitting there saying I need 5 more minutes or anything like that. You're in the raid, you're on time. At 8:01 or any time actually after 8, you are then considered late. You, instead of getting the 5 points for being on time, you now get 3 points. If you don't sign up on the calendar, you get 3 points. It's considered late. Now, here's where it goes into you letting us know you can't make it. If you can't make it, you post to the forums. As long as you give us 2 days notice, 48 hours, you're going to get 2 points for that. Okay? So it's just 1 point less than somebody who's late. You know, you're still not making it, so you know there's got to be a penalty for that. If you let us know anytime less than 48 hours, up to within 1 hour of raid start, it's 1 point. If you let us know 1 hour before raid time or less, that's considered a -1. So you know, it's one of those that as long as you let us know, you're actually gaining points, and if you don't, you're going to be losing points. So it's very important to, at the very least, post to the forums. And again, we're emphasizing that it's not letting anybody know in game. It's not letting anybody know, you know, through Facebook or anything like that. It's only the forums, and if you don't have a forum account, or this might cause you to not be able to post, if you haven't signed up to the forums, you need to do that, because again, there's an acceptance policy for new signups, so you need to be registered with the website, and be ready to go with that. Outside of that, we've already, in terms of just Red Team, real quick, some people that I'm going to message outside of this, you guys have already fallen in our probation for Red Team. This doesn't mean that you can't raid with us. It just means that moving forward, if there's any privy to spots, you guys will not be considered privy to them. You do have a couple weeks to work it out, and I'll go over it in detail, to regain your positioning. But yeah, this is again, it's not something that's going to cause us to just flat out not take you. But if there's ever a spot up for grabs, if we have somebody who is making attendance, they will have privy over you.
Cool. Thanks, buddy. Okay, so as far as in the future, I did have a bunch of questions about this. This isn't completely set in stone right now, but this is something that we're thinking of working on. So what we want to do is we're going to be having alt runs. I can't even tell you when. It's somewhere in the future, something to look forward to. So what we're thinking about doing is we're going to be alternating who is going to be raid leading that every other time that we do it. So, it'll be Heirloom will be raid leading one time, then Aona will be raid leading the other time. So, it's a really good opportunity for red and white raiders to interact. So, we are one big family after all. If we could actually all raid together, we would do so. Obviously, in-game mechanics don't allow us to do that, but we all want to be friends with each other. We're under one banner. Also, it's a really good opportunity for those of you who want to experience raids but can't really commit to a raid group. This is the event for you. So as far as that goes, it's going to be a first come first serve sort of thing. There's no reserves, so there'll be an in-game calendar. Whoever signs up first gets privy. If you're absent, first of all, don't do that, please. But if you're absent, we're just going to keep going down the list. So once we fill up to 30, we fill up to 30. So yeah, I just want to repeat, we don't have a set date for that right now, but that's just something to look forward to. Okay, so I had a few questions about just like PvP within the guild, and stuff like that. So we're actually going to be having a change within the guild. It's not really going to change anything other than the way that we label ourselves, I suppose. So we're not really going to be focusing on anything PvP related as of now. So that means that we're not really going to be looking for a PvP officer or anything like that. So as far as like guild adverts goes, for PvE focus with RP and PvP casual. So if if we end up extending the RP, sure, we'll put PvE RP. But as of right now, PvP is not going to be our focus anymore. So yeah, that does not mean that we're not going to be PvPing amongst the guild. That just means that we're not going to have, an official PvP officer or an RPG group. So obviously there are still a lot of us that enjoy PvP, whether that be arenas or battlegrounds or stuff like that. That's still going to be a thing, we can all PvP amongst ourselves. It's just not going to be, the way that we advertise our guild. So yeah. Okay, so if you haven't been around or you're new and you're wondering what our guild mount is, so there's actually a few of you on it right now. It's the Ruby Panther. We had I think it was like 2 weeks, where we like guildies vote between 3 different mounts, and yeah, the Ruby Panther won. So yeah, basically it's like 30. It's between 20 and 30k on the auction house, depending. And it's made by Jewel Crafting. So we do have some Jewel Crafters in the guild willing to help. One is Tainted Mists. He's our roleplay officer. and Khaleesi as well. So if you guys can get the mats and send them to them, they'll be more than happy to help you with the mount. Cool. So as far as roleplay goes, we used to have events on Sunday nights. We have decided that we're going to move our events to Friday nights. This is, I think, 2 weeks in effect already. So we've already had 2 roleplay events Friday nights, and they've been pretty chill. So Tainted has been arranging some events, so I'm going to let him talk about that.
Hey guys, so as Zen said, we switched to Friday nights instead of Sunday due to, well, scheduling conflicts with Mythic Plus and whatnot. Though, as of right now, there is no event on Friday. I just want to say as on the calendar. I mean, there is an event Friday, I just want to say. But before I make the title for it, I have been talking with the Guild of Bloodsail Cutthroats, which is a pirate/mercenary RP guild, and we're hoping to do some collaborations with them. But just so you know, there is an event Friday at 7 server, and I will be posting it on the calendar within a day or two once I get everything in order with the Bloodsail Cutthroats, seeing if we can collaborate with them. And hopefully it'll be a good time. And if you're new here and if you're interested in RP, you do not have to have a background in RP. You don't even necessarily need to know how to do it. We'll help you along, and I'm sure the Cutthroats would be willing to help as well. We require that you get the add-on Total Roleplay 3 and write at least a basic backstory for your character. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just if you want to come, make a basic backstory on Total Roleplay 3. If you have any questions about any sort of roleplay, or even about just the app itself, just message me. I'm usually on, so yeah.
Cool, thank you, buddy. Go ahead and make the event, regardless of if it's, with Cutthroats or not. That way people can already sign up, like, right now.
Okay.
Cool. Okay, so now we have Sanstra, who's going to be talking about Mythic Plus.
Hello guys. How's everyone doing? We had a good week with Mythic Plus for the most part. I know a lot of groups did some good stuff. Got some hard dungeons down. So we are making a little bit of a change about how we're recruiting for Mythic Plus. We are just gonna, we are just gonna now move to doing applications on the forums, so people can. So I have a more organized place where I can see it. So if you want to join Mythic Plus, I'm linking it now in TeamSpeak. Fill an application there, and then yeah, I'll take a look at it. I'm gonna be forming rosters tomorrow, updated rosters for people who had to step down and that kind of thing. And I will post events on the forums in the calendar this week so that you guys can sign up and know who's going. And yeah, that's all I got to say.
Who got the furthest this week?
Our group did, I believe, with a +8. Me,
Good.
Rusty, Larceny, Terramar, and Shareable.
Okay, cool. Okay, so let me just, okay, people are getting confused. So the only instance where you actually can get a little confusing. So rating is through the Google Doc. Anything else is usually through a Google Doc. This is the only instance where you're going to be using the website. We used to have a forum post where people posted, but we just found that to be really just messy and hard to deal with. So yeah. Cool, so Larceny is going to be talking about his event for this week.
Yeah, so we're having our first ugly transmog competition, so if you suck at transmog, great, we'll see you there. We're going to basically have some judges, everyone's going to show up in their most hideous, like, eye-destroying transmog, and the ugliest, most terrible transmog is going to win some prizes. I believe it's going to be a gold prize. So yeah, you can come out, you can win prizes, it'll be a good time, we'll talk shit about transmog, and yeah, you get to offend people with your ugly gear, so what's more fun than that?
Snuggling with Rusty.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if Rusty comes, we can do that after. We'll have a cuddle puddle.
So we do have 2 events going on Friday night, so just make sure if you guys are wanting to show up to the roleplay event, to please be there on time, because there's only really an hour of the roleplay event before we split off to do the ugly transmog.
And if we only have an hour, then I'll hold off on the Bloodsail Cutthroats.
So you can do that. You could probably do that next week, because we don't have anything next week. Any events.
Yeah.
Okay, so Rusty is going to be talking about his event.
Can I clarify one thing about Mythic Plus real quick?
Yeah, what's up?
People who are whispering me saying that they've already signed up on the thing, don't worry, I still have it. You don't have to sign up again. I've got it. I'll look at it. Don't worry. If you've already signed up previously, don't worry about it. I got it.
Alright, Rusty.
Excuse me. Alright, so monthly Hearthstone tournaments are starting up again. They've been... Damn it. Inside joke. So, yes. I guess you can now. So they went down for a bit because of Legion launch, but they're for raids, so they're starting up again next Saturday. So all you have to do is bring 3 decks, 3 different classes, come on out, and show good you are at the game. That's all. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Unless Rusty
They got
goes to the
postponed
hospital.
because of Legion launch, huh, Rusty? Is that why?
that's not why.
Alright, dude, shut up.
I seem to recall some other stuff happening.
Alright, well, listen, I can't
Warcraft movie.
Yeah.
Warcraft
How's your stomach,
movie,
Rusty?
bad
Hospitalized.
hallucinations.
Alright. Okay, so as far as just events to look forward to, these are still ideas that we have that we're just trying to basically find a night to fit in. If you've seen our calendar's a little full. So another Tavern Roleplay night, a Dazzling Rod contest, gambling contest, Sense Advanced Guide to Role-Playing, How to Raid Lead, Lore Info Night, Drunk World PvP, Lore Quiz Night, Ladies Night, and Cards Against Humanity Night.
Oh, that was a good time.
Oh boy. Cool, so if you are wondering how to get promoted from Initiate to Member, there is a handy little link that Khaleesi is going to be posting for you guys. So as of right now, it's too late to do so for this meeting. I'm very sorry. I do get people sending me in-game mail halfway through the meeting. I obviously don't have a mailbox. I'm not going to do it right now. Cool. Okay, so I actually have a demotion. Okay. Oh, scary. So, going from officer to veteran is going to be Nakara. She kind of stepped in as a pseudo-officer back when we had a changing of leadership from Shadow to myself. At that point in time, we only had 2 officers. So, yeah, she decided to step up and help and just say, hey, you know, once you have enough officers going on, I'd like to stay veteran. So, yeah, thank you, Nakara, for all your help. We're going to miss you in O-Chat. Bye, BB.
No! Bring her back.
Nice, Nakar.
Larceny. Yeah, grats her. Why not? She's great. She deserves grats.
Pretty sure she's happy. Look, a floating priest. Kill it.
Give me 1 second before I look at promotions. Alright, so as of right now, I only have 2 promotions from Initiate to Member. One being Titus. Congratulations!
Welcome to the weird-ass family.
And our second promotion from Initiate to Member as well is Zinzi. Congrats! Yep, looks like that's all I have. Cool. So we actually don't have any veteran promotions for this week. Yeah. Cool.
Wasn't I getting promoted to GM?
No. Okay, so now I open up the floor for questions. If you have questions for me, for any of the officers, about anything, concerns, go ahead and double-click your name on TeamSpeak, and that will request talk power for us, and yeah, we can give you talk power.
Seven, Mandarin. 7.
T4.
Just double-click, right, Lacey?
User requested talk power.
There we
There
go.
we go.
He's got the power!
So I got a question about Mythic Plus. I was in a group, but due to the time that it was set at, I wasn't able to make them just because I work graveyards. Is like those Mythic Plus groups time set in stone, or is there like workarounds or whatnot, or how does that work?
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a look at people's applications and see when they can do it, and see the best times I can fit everyone. I can't promise I'll fit you in, because it's impossible to cater to everyone, but I will do my best to... I'm gonna spend some time tomorrow, not yesterday, trying to work this stuff out. Did that answer your question?
Yeah, I just felt bad because I was with Nakara's group and everything, and I wasn't able to because, well, my kids started school and I had to sleep.
Alright,
What
well,
times can you make?
just put her in an application and I'll take a look at it.
Okay. Well, I've already made an application, so that's why it's...
Okay, if you didn't put the times on for your application, go ahead and send Sandster an in-game mail, and I'll consider that as well.
Okay, awesome.
With
thanks.
times that are available.
It's just one.
You're cutting in and out.
Do you have any plans to make another Mythic Plus group or so?
Yeah, so that's what we were talking about earlier. I'm gonna make more Mythic Plus groups. Hopefully, if we have enough tanks and healers, I have to take a look at how many applications and that kind of thing we have. But hopefully, yes, we will make more, as many as we can. I'll do my best. I can't, like I said, I can't get everybody, but I'm gonna try.
Yeah. So right now, we, our limiting factors are tanks and healers, especially healers. We just don't have enough in the guild right now.
And for those out there that are interested in doing it, if you guys have a viable off spec that can do it, put that in there. We asked for your other specs just for this reason. We understand that it's going to be hard. Everybody's going to want to, do their main role, but we are limited by those heals and tank spots. Alright, we got Ozian and Agile. Who's next? Oh, never mind. We're just out of order, I guess. So that's it? Nobody else has anything?
Okay, so I forgot about one person for a promotion. Sorry about that. So going from Initiative 2 member is Helianthus. Congrats! Sorry!
Congrats!
It's okay, they did that to me too.
Yeah, there's just a lot of you and a lot of in-game mail, and yeah, I try my best. Cool, so if nobody has any questions, then that's it for our business side of the meeting. Thank you guys.